Good day to you, let's review. Licensure examination for teachers. English Major Part 3. Let's start. Question number 1. Below is a sentence from Don Quixote. In a village of La Mancha, a name of which I have no desire to recall, there lived not so long ago one of those gentlemen who always have a lance in the rock, an ancient buckles, a skinny nag and a greyhound. Which question should you ask if you reading it at a literal level? A. Is there a figurative language used? B. Which word will loan? C. What are the figurative language and sound techniques used? D. Which technique creates humor? The correct answer is letter C. What are the figurative language and sound techniques used? Question number 2 to 3. Read the poem, 25th High School Reunion, by Linda Poston and answer the questions that follows. We come to hear the endings of all the stories in our anthology of false starts. How the girl who seemed as hard as hails was the girl who seemed as hard nails. Was hammered into shape, how the athletes ran out of races, how skulls rise to the surface like rocks in the bed of a drying stream. Look! We have all turned into ourselves. Question number 2. After reading the poem at the third level, which question should be asked? A. What were their transformations after 25 years? B. Who is speaking in the poem? C. What happened during the reunion? D. What is meant by the comparison under the skin our skull rise to the surface like rocks in the bed of a drying stream? The correct answer is letter D. What is meant by the comparison under the skin our skull rise to the surface like rocks in the bed of a drying stream? Question number 3. Which question should be asked when the poem is read at the first level? A. Who attended the 25th high school reunion? B. What language is used in the poem? C. Why were their faces as sharp and pointed as the rocks? D. To what are the once young students compared? The correct answer is letter A. Who attended the 25th high school reunion? Question number 4. Which is the lowest of comprehension? A. Critical comprehension. B. Critical evaluation. C. Literal comprehension. D. Integration. The correct answer is letter C. Literal comprehension. Question number 5. Which is the highest level of comprehension? A. Literal comprehension. B. Critical evaluation. C. Critical comprehension. D. Integration. The correct answer is letter B. Critical evaluation. Question number 6. To read the sentences below at the literal level. I could be forgiven a few siddity aris. In fact, a pretension to worldiness was expected of me, and I was too happy to disappoint. I should say. A. When the women returned home she pretended to be religious. B. And, why does she need to pretend? C. I have to get a dictionary to look up an unfamiliar word siddity. D. I cannot understand why she has to use unfamiliar words. The correct answer is letter D. I cannot understand why she has to use unfamiliar words. Question number 7. The Maranao stories about Palandok are examples of A. Fantastic stories. B. Creation myths. C. Folk tales. D. Folk epics. The correct answer is letter C. Folk tales. Question number 8. Which of the following epic is about the exploits of early Muslim warriors who fought in defense of Islam? A. Indarapatra and Sulayman. B. Bantagan. C. Parang Sabu. D. Dharanan. The correct answer is letter D. Dharanan. Question number 9. Which book in the New Testament includes a vision of the end of the world and the second coming of Jesus? A. Epistle of Hebrews. B. Revelations. C. Epistle of James. D. Colossians. The correct answer is letter B. Revelations. Question number 10. Which of the following terms describes the subject matter, style, tone, and attitude of the literature of ancient Greek and Rome? A. Romanticism. B. Realism. C. Classicism. D. Naturalism. The correct answer is letter C. Classicism. Question number 11. The Greek alphabet is adapted from the consonantal writing developed by the A. Phoenicians. B. Assyrians. C. Babylonians. D. Hebrews. The correct answer is letter A. Phoenicians. Question number 12. Which of the following is Carlos Bulosan's celebrated autobiography? A. Falling Leaves. B. The Laughter of My Father. C. America is in the Heart. D. Footnote to Youth. The correct answer is letter C. America is in the Heart. Question number 13. The type of novel which became popular in the 18th century is A. Religious. B. Picaresque. C. Epistolary. D. Gothic. The correct answer is letter B. Picaresque. Question number 14. Who died at the end of Iliad? A. Achilles. B. Agamemnon. C. Menelaus. D. Hector. The correct answer is letter A. Achilles. Question number 15. Which of the following is not a lyric poem? A. Ode. B. Sonnet. C. Elegy. D. Ballad. The correct answer is letter D. Ballad. Question number 16. The most authentic record of Confucian teaching form which the Tao or Way was learned the correct principles of governing both self and state is A. Tu Fu. B. Analects. C. Shi Qing. D. Tao Te Ching. The correct answer is letter B. Analects. Question number 17. What literacy movement in American literature examines life as it is? A. Romanticism. B. Realism. C. Puritanism. D. Naturalism. The correct answer is letter B. Realism. Question number 18. The Tale of Genji was written by A. Akutagawa Ryunoshuki. B. Lady Murasaki Shokibu. C. Kawabata Sayanari. D. Lady Murasaka. The correct answer is letter D. Lady Murasaka. Question number 19. Madame Bovary is considered as the best example of French. A. Realism. B. Naturalism. C. Existentialism. D. Symbolism. The correct answer is letter A. Realism. Question number 20. What is the English translation of Rabindranath Tagore's Gitanjail? A. Patriotic hymns. B. Devotional songs. C. Song of offerings. D. Song Caesar. The correct answer is letter C. Song of offerings. Question number 21. Who of the following Romans was never emperor? A. Catullus. B. Claudius. C. Caligula. D. Julius Caesar. The correct answer is letter D. Julius Caesar. Question number 22. Which is not a work of Leo Tolstoy? A. Father and Sons. B. The Death of Ivan Ilyich. C. War and Peace Tolstoy. D. Anna Karenina. The correct answer is letter A. Father and Sons. Question number 23. Which of the following cities was not a center of government, religion, and culture in the 3rd millennium BC? A. Babylon. B. Baghdad. C. Nineveh. D. Thebes. The correct answer is letter B. Baghdad. Question number 24. Who is considered the Indian counterpart of Shakespeare? A. Kalidasa. B. Gitanjail. C. Tagore. D. Algernon 6. The correct answer is letter A. Kalidasa. Question number 25. What narrative poem tells of the heroic exploits of great heroes? A. Romance. B. Ballad. C. Epic. D. Lyric. The correct answer is letter C. Epic. Like, follow, subscribe and share for more videos. Thank you for watching.